Today's just a quick video about fat being good. And yes, of course, I'm talking about the good type of fat, not the bad type of fried, greasy fat. I'm talking about the nuts, avocados, yogurt, meat, that type of fat. And the reason this is so fresh on my mind is because last Saturday I was talking to someone and he was new and he was just getting familiar with some of these concepts, and fat was the hang up he was having in his nutrition. Meaning, he comes from an Indian background and a lot of rice, a lot of curry, a lot of vegetables, very little protein and fat. So, his situation was he was always continuing to eat. So, at every one of his meals, he would eat and he knew he had enough food, quote unquote, knew he had enough food, but he'd keep getting more and more food on his plate. He never stopped eating. He's always snacking during the day. And so the first part of our session, I told him in the beginning, there's two things we need to work on: food cravings and deprivation. And so I went into my model, how I coach people around food cravings, which I'll link to down below. It's not in this video what we're going to talk about. I'll link to it down below. You can check that out. Please like this video if you like it. Now, the other part, deprivation, is a huge concept. And he understood food cravings. He was like, yeah, I could see how by slowly replacing self-care activities, practicing self-care, delaying the stimulus response of food, understanding my rewards, I could get the same rewards from self-care as I could from food. But I said, but wait, yes, you can, if you are nutritionally fed, if you're not in a deprived state. And so he said, yeah, I got you. But then later on, I understood that he really didn't get me. He was saying on the surface, yeah, I understand I can't be deprived. But later on, he was asking questions that really made it feel that he was not understanding in his heart or in his belly what it meant to not be deprived, to be satisfied. These questions were like, yeah, but I think I'll still have food cravings. I just can't stop. We were in the moment. And I said, I think it's because you're not eating enough food or fat. You're not eating enough fat, man. And he's like, really? And I looked him right in the eye. I said, right now you're eating about 0 fat. You're eating carbs and veggies. Bump that up a lot. When you have fat, it keeps you full. So that way, when you start eating your lunch, you're not starting in a ravenous state. You're starting midway through your hunger. So you're able to eat calmly and actually get a feeling of satisfaction. And when you start off ravenous, you eat very, very quickly because you're really hungry. And it takes 20 minutes for your belly to register hunger. So you're eating for 20 minutes and you can really get too full. And that was what was happening to him. He was coming into meals ravenous and he wasn't eating any fat. So this is a big eating enlightenment for him. The enlightenment was he's got to work in fat into his diet. It is one of the pillars of nutrition. Healthy fat at pretty much every meal. I personally do this. I eat my standard breakfast is nuts, oatmeal, honey, raisins, and full-fat Greek yogurt. My standard lunch has some eggs and avocados along with veggies and olive oil. And usually for dinner, I'll kind of back off the fat, but I'll still go and have fish or meat, maybe some more nuts, another ground of veggies and olive oil. So fat is good. That's the enlightenment here. And you can radically reduce cravings, reduce deprivation. You can radically make progress on decreasing food cravings and getting sustainable energy throughout the day and feeling a lot better by introducing fat into your diet. So that's the tip I wanted to cover today. Let me know if you have any questions. Just direct message me or email me, and stay tuned for the next video. Okay. All right. Have a good one. Peace.